What's going on, everybody? This is Darren Wong representing the Kinjas. In this video, we're going to talk about how to change up your dynamics of your Toprocks and also give you 6 examples of how to do it. Alright, so whether you're new to the channel or you've been previously watching my videos, go ahead and do me a favor. Check out my Patreon page. I'll leave a link in the description box below. It really helps fund these videos and helps me keep creating them. Alright, so the best example I could give you about changing up your dynamics for your Toprocks is if you can imagine a straight line going across and you're telling your story as you're dancing, you don't want to travel in a straight path, making you predictable and have the audience know where you're going. You almost want to create different spurts going high and low and different levels of your dance. That way you become more unpredictable and the audience doesn't know what you're going to do next. Alright, so there's many different ways you could change up your dynamics while you're dancing. In this video, I'm just going to give you 6 different examples so you can see how it works. Alright, so throughout this video, I'm just going to be utilizing a crossover step. That way you can really start to see how one step can be affected by changing up your dynamics. Alright, so the first 4 examples I'm going to give have to do with your energy, or what I call your feel while you're dancing. And then the second 2 have to do with texture and also messing around with tempo. Alright, so let's cover the energy or the feel you can change in your step to change up the dynamics. Alright, so there's 4 different what I call styles of energy or feel I usually teach my students. The first one I call groovy, the second one I call picture, the third one I call big or energetic, and the fourth one I call bouncy. Alright, so the groovy style of dynamic just utilizes the rock while you're top rocking. So if I do an 8 count of just doing a crossover step, I'm just doing a basic crossover step with the rock. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so the groovy style has a really chill vibe where you're really flowing with the music and giving this constant amount of energy throughout your dance. Alright, so the next style you can use is what I call a picture style. So it almost looks like a dime stop and popping, where you're trying to get to the beat at the very last second, you snap a picture, and you're going to snap back into the next beat. So the beat's really hitting and it's very sharp versus flowing into it. You're going to be very sharp with your movement. So if I do an 8 count, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so the picture style can help you accentuate a beat that you want your viewer to see, and it also gives you a very sharp and clean, precise movement as you're doing your Toprocks. Alright, so the next style is what I call a big or energetic style. So instead of staying very low and chill like the groovy or being very sharp and precise with your picture style, you're going to be jumping around and really utilizing your space, and it kind of creates this atmosphere of a lot of energy. So if I do an 8 count here, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so the big or energetic style is a very in-your-face kind of style where you're really creating a lot of space and room as you're moving around and really creates a hype to your feel of the music. Alright, so the last style is what I call a bouncy style. Now this is very similar to a fighter or a boxer, and it's really going to allow you to move as quickly as possible on a beat and give a lot of energy while you're moving around. So for example, I'm going to just do an 8 count. This will be 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Alright, so the bouncy style allows you to hit a lot of beats really quickly and move very, very fast. Alright, so just to give you an example of how these 4 styles can change up one step, I'm just going to do an 8 count of each style. So I'm going to do an 8 count of groovy, 8 count of picture, 8 count of the big or energetic, and an 8 count of bouncy. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, groovy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, energetic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, bouncy. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Alright, so the next way you can change your dynamics is utilizing your speed or your texture. So just to give you an example, if this is a regular 2-step, 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of being so constant on the beat, you can change it so you're like slow, quick, slow, quick. So for example, if I was like 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Alright, so just to show you how your texture or speed can change up a step, I'm just going to utilize a basic crossover step and then go into a texture slow motion change. So here we go. 5, 6, 7, basic, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Texture change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so the final thing you can do to change up your dynamics of your Toprocks is you can add a different tempo to it. So instead of being so constant on one tempo, you can just add an extra step to it to create a different feel or different tempo to it. So for example, if this is a regular 2-step, 1, 2, 3, 4, to change up the tempo, I might add an extra step to make it 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So to do that, I might just go 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Alright, so just to show you how a tempo change can really change up the dynamic of your step, I'm just going to do a basic 2-step and then do a tempo change adding an extra step to it. So here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tempo change. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Alright, so like I mentioned before, there's many different ways to change up your dynamics. That's just 6 examples of how to do it, either utilizing an energy or feel, or a texture change, or a tempo change. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a basic 2-step, and I'm going to start playing with all 6 of them. So I'll do an 8 count of each one, just changing from each one over and over again. So here we go. 5, 6, 7. Basic 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Groovy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pictures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Big and energetic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hoppy. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7. Slow motion. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7. Tempo change. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Alright, so there's a few different ways of how to change up your dynamics while you're doing your Toprocks, and of course this also applies to doing your footwork, your power, your freezes, or any style of dance. So try to be less predictable, stop being on a straight line, and be more unpredictable, and make them guess what you're going to do next. Alright, so like always, if you liked the video, go ahead and do me a favor. Like this video, share it with at least 3 of your friends, and subscribe to my channel. And go ahead and leave me a comment below if you're having any problems or questions about changing your dynamics with your Toprocks or anything in general, and I'll be sure to help you out. I'll see you in the next one. Dancings, dancing. Examples. Clearly. For friends. Let me know.